By a show of hands, who thought I planned to talk about how women can do anything, regardless of gender roles and sexism? When I say things like gender role, why is it that people go straight to women, unaware that there's another victim? Who's heard the phrase, throw like a girl? Who's heard the phrase, boys will be boys? Who's seen labels on pink and blue toys? Girls aren't alone in their trek for totally equal opportunity. The cause is just thrown by a severe lack of unity. After plenty of research and personal visions, I've become certain we need some revisions, because every person is told do's and don'ts, and it's up to each of you, if you will or you won't, open your eyes to the truth, that it does not matter if a boy or a girl is a dancer or batter. Girls can play baseball, boys can take dance, all can do anything if given the chance. Boys are tough, boys are perverts, boys don't cry. If all these things are true for you, then congrats, you're a guy's guy. If people would just understand that these aren't things that make a man, everyone's true colors could be shown, instead of hiding in shadows alone. What are society's definitions of a man? Men are given expectations, things they do that must define them, always on display and torn apart by splitting puppet strings that bind them. He's gotta be strong, he's gotta be fast, he's gotta be fresh from the fight. Boys are told every day that they have to be strong and good at sports. It's their job to violently defend the family from the bands of evil cohorts. They must be tough, yet must be calm. But they must be willing if the sword be drawn. Draw if you be men. Men must always want sex. Doesn't matter who, what, where, when, or why. They have more urges than stars in the sky. If they have drunk sex, then it's his fault. If the babysitter touches him, it means he was lucky. Any man at a bar has plans to assault, unless with another man, because that would be yucky. He must want every woman, but not be a creep. Is there some kind of balance there, or simply hypocrisy? Tough it out. Man up. Boys don't cry. Ever think how hard that makes being a guy? Teen suicide prevention says that boys are 4 times more likely to die from suicide. Although more girls try, more boys die because boys have been taught that it's not okay to ask for help, because it's not okay to cry. There is something you can do. Some change is internal. It's harder to see. It's about what you think, what you let yourself be. Don't let yourself be a funnel of hate. Don't criticize men by their toughness or gait. The first way to fix it is by altering thinking. Just be aware of the traits that you're linking. Is blue really for boys? Is emotion really girly? Is he really less of a man because his drink is pink and swirly? That's not all you need. There's an outward change too. Think twice about the kind of language you spew. Phrases like, a real man does this, and don't be such a pussy, cause more harm than good. A gay man's not less of a man because he's swishy. All these things can lead to a wonderful place. You can probably imagine it, but I'll paint a picture just in case. Think of a world where everyone's unique, regardless of gender or wealth or physique. Men would be fathers without judgment or confusion. Men wouldn't constantly have to maintain the illusion that they're always okay, that their only emotion is anger, not to mention all the men who would keep themselves out of danger. Without a world pushing them towards violence and fighting, there'd be so much more time for things like thinking and writing. Men would be allowed to be forgiving and kind. There would be no expectations of that stubborn male pride. So to wrap it all up, let's go over the points. Men are not animals. They are so much more. They're not fully reliant on anger and gore. They feel things deeply, not just in the genitals. Men cry. Men love. Men are not animals. So go out in the world with a new set of eyes. Encourage all men to tear down their disguise. They don't have to be man's men. They already are. A man is what you make it. A man can go far.